When an athlete prepares for a game, the athlete trains, the athlete goes over a game plan possibly, but preparation is key to success for an athlete. Preparation is also key for us as human beings as we prepare for life. There are four core documents that will help you and or help your family with things that happen to people in our lives. The first core document that I explain to my clients is a will. A will is simply a document that's properly executed and properly worded that states what you want done with your assets at your death and names the person that you designate to look after your estate at your death and can waive the person's requirement of having to post a bond to perform that function after your death. A properly drawn will can be a huge help to the family that is grieving and helps the family to follow your wishes as far as division of your assets. The second core document would be a power of attorney. A power of attorney is a document that gives someone the right to sign your name to anything you could sign. A durable power of attorney allows that power of attorney to remain in effect even if you should become incompetent. That is critical if you have a person who is struggling with an onset of dementia or a person that cannot sign his or her name. The power of attorney usually will keep the family from having to have that person officially declared incompetent by a judicial proceeding and to have a guardian appointed. Usually a properly drafted power of attorney and the third core document, healthcare power of attorney, will keep the family from having to go through the judicial process of having a person declared incompetent. As I mentioned, the third core document is a healthcare power of attorney, which is simply a document that says if I become incompetent, then I want whomever you name to make my healthcare decisions for me. As long as I'm competent, I'm going to make my own healthcare decisions. But should I become incompetent, or frankly, should it become a little bit questionable? You know, we don't usually see people become incompetent with a snap of a finger. It's usually a kind of a gradual thing. And so it helps the healthcare providers to help the person who is struggling with his or her competency. The fourth core value document is a document that will come into play at the end of life. It's called a living will. A living will says that I don't want my life prolonged by artificial means. Should my life be ended from this illness that I have or from the injury that I now have, and should my condition be terminal, and should it be imminent? We're all going to die sometime, we know that. But our deaths are not imminent as far as we know. But if death is imminent, do we want our lives to be prolonged by artificial hydration or by artificial nutrition? I'm not talking about eliminating medicine and pain relief medicine and things of that nature, but you can be kept alive for a long time with just artificial hydration, and most or many people don't want that. So a living will can express your wishes in a legal document, not to have your life prolonged by artificial means. Contact the lawyers at Benbow, Davidson, and Martin, and we can tell you more about these four core documents.